Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Kansas State Wildcats taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And he's going to run it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win.
Running toward the tape. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cardinal. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it.
Good catch.
He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Kansas State quick to the line. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job.
And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Stanford.
And we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. How about the pressure on the quarterback? You got to get Williams to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Finds a man on the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Kansas State pushing the pace. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
He'll set up to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Line gets set, 1st down. Dropping back, it's Turner. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinal! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, who can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Yeah.
A straight downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the returner will be brought down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyway, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Second down coming up. Quarterback will audible. Back to pass, it's Turner. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Stanford quickly to the line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got it all left. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Grab behind the line. It's McLaughlin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Tackle is made after the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. And he's knocked down.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Lets it go to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
He'll throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Stanford!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Oh, look out! Running inside the 20. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down to the 4 after the big pass play. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense rolls moves up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something.
Read your book.
Right. You're down. You've got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And the point after is good. About to kick it off after
read your
punching
book.
it in for the touchdown.
Go find it.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half.
Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And now on second down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback adapting. Going back to the well, another deep ball. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Stanford wants to push the pace. The aerial assault continues. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got him wide open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find...
It's complete. A huge
Got no
pickup.
pressure.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. And the ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Palo Alto as we say hello from our broadcast studios. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One
play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They're trying to get to him. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He's got it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's Turner. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's running with a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He chucks one out to the right. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Got a lot of running room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the route is on.
Yeah, I love the little play action fake.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
Then I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense. On the ground with the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
Come here!
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Excellent.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Got his man in the middle. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him.
Right. Yep.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Stanford, 49. Kansas City, 28.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with it.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And let's just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center quarterback.
The expressway is wide open at the 20. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
A great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.